Hey peeps, J9 here, your favorite holistic Jersey girl. What's going on? I'm just coming out Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru. I took a half a day from work today because my mentor Jessie Lee was in New York City getting her teeth cleaned. You know, that's a baller right there. I just gotta shout her out real quick. You fly from Texas to New York City to get your teeth cleaned. That's goals right there. Anywho, I wanted to share a little bit about unpopular opinion. So if you're coming in and you're watching the live, drop live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I was in Dunkin' Donuts, so I was able to set up the caption here. So I'm completely safe. Everything's fine, driving-wise. And so I lived in the city for about 20 years, okay? And if you're familiar with New York City, drop NYC. Let me know who my New Yorkers are. I'm a Jersey girl now, but I was a New Yorker for a very long time. Now, if you know in New York, for 99% of Manhattan, it's by numbers, right? It's streets 21, 22, 23, and the street numbers that go up and down, and avenues that go up and down. And I lived there for 2 decades, okay? So I get out of the meetup today, and I put my GPS on, okay? Now, that should have been a red flag. Why did I put my GPS on? I swear to goodness, Jersey's making me soft, and I don't like it. So I put the GPS on. I'm like, Janine, you know how to get to the Holland Tunnel. Why are you putting your GPS on? But there I was with my GPS on, and it takes me down a road, a street, that's bumper to bumper gridlock. And I'm like, okay, so now, like in true like New York City fashion, it's gridlock. You got people crossing with their dogs. Now there's horse and buggies coming down. I hear the ambulance. Then somebody's opening the garage. The car's coming out this way. So like I'm in the middle of a cluster F right now, and it's not moving. And I'm like, Janine, get the hell up out of here and go around the other way. Like, why are you following GPS in Manhattan? Why? So I make a left-hand turn, go around. I mean, I did a few things that I probably wasn't supposed to do. I'm just saying. I mean, when traffic's that bad, you got to do what you got. I mean, you got to be safe, right? You got to be smart, but like, you got to do what you got to do. You can't just be wasting time following the rules, right? So, I mean, I made some lanes of my own or whatever, and I got through the tunnel, and I thought, this is ridiculous. And, you know, my sister-in-law was kind of like laughing at me because I put the GPS on from my brother's house to my house. It's 9 minutes away. Now, I don't do it for directions. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not cray-cray. Now, who else is with me? Who else is like a GPS, like, nutbag? Let me know. Drop GPS below. And so I put it on because it tells you, like, if there's cops or if there's construction, if there's an accident. But I really learned a valuable lesson today is turn the GPS off and figure it out like the old days. I went to Italy with my best friend with no cell phone, no smartphone. We had a map and we had a guidebook, and I'm still here to talk about it. So I just want to encourage you because I think it's a really bad, I mean, honestly, I don't say many things are bad, but after today, I'm like, it's a bad comfort zone that people need to get out of, including myself. So I turned my GPS off, and I'm like, you know what? You're going to have to start figuring stuff out. The other thing, because I went there to get there at 3:30, so I left my house at 2, and now it's 7:26. I have not had any water. I've not had any, like, I always rave about my brain fuel because honestly, I was so, like, I was so edgy with this traffic. My palms were sweating. I was starting to feel claustrophobic. You know, you go through the tunnel. I went through the Lincoln Tunnel, and I felt like closed in. I'm like, Janine, get a hold of yourself. Like, what is going on? So I got a Dunkin' Donuts, of course. I got a decaf. But when I get home, I'm drinking probably like a gallon of water and my ketones because I feel like I don't let anxiety stop me, but I actually felt anxious today. And I was like, that's not cool. I think I'm just out of the rhythm of being in the hustle and bustle, which, listen, I enjoy the suburbs. I enjoy the peace and quiet, but there's something to say about having an edge to you. And I'll tell you, New York City driving came back to me like riding a bicycle. I was like, I still got it. So I just wanted to share that. I know it's unpopular opinion. If you agree with me, drop me 100 in the comments. If you don't, I guess you can close the live. Just kidding. I still love you, even if you don't agree with me. And I had a fabulous experience. Like I told you, I met up with my mentor, Jessie Lee. And it's wonderful to see her. Me and another best friend of mine, Natalie, are going to see her. Sean Whalen, Steve Clucko, speak at a mastermind in Texas in a few weeks. So I'm really excited about that. I just feel like, you know, things are different when you're in the right rooms with people. You start to step into the vision of what you see for yourself. And you can't do that if you're hanging out with people with a lack poor mindset. So I encourage you to look up something that interests you, a mastermind, a networking event, something that interests you. I'm starting an in-person networking event as well for spiritual entrepreneurs. So I'm in a Facebook group and somebody's like, what's a spiritual entrepreneur? And I was like, yeah, not you. Keep it moving. If you have to ask, it's probably not for you. So yeah, if you're in New Jersey, I'm in Monmouth County. If you're in New Jersey and want to hook up at a networking event that we're setting up, I have a couple people who actually have spaces that we can use. It's pretty cool. I'm excited. I really have craved the human connection post-lockdown. I'm like, I need people. People are annoying sometimes. Yes, they are. But it's just nice to be around other humans. So the woman who hosted, so if you are in New Jersey and want to be part of it, just drop NJ or message me and I'll add you to our chat for the networking group. And last, I lived in Manhattan for 20 years and I lived in a studio, and it was like, my building was nothing special. It was nice. This building that I went to today, where we had the gathering, there were bowling. I was bowling today. I was bowling alleys, pool table. I was playing Frogger like a champ. Man, that brought back memories. So anyway, I wouldn't have done that on a Thursday afternoon had I not been in the right circles. And it's just nice. I met another woman who does healing. She's in Bloomfield, New Jersey. She does sound baths. She does healing on a cellular level. Like, if you don't get out of your comfort zone and meet other people, where are you going? You know what I'm saying? So turn off your here's the long story short. Turn off your GPS and go out. Be present. Put your phone down for a little bit and be present with other people. Make some connections and love your life. I hope you got some value. Share it out if you did. It's Janine Brunetti on all platforms. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.